House helps, you guys. Before you get a house help, you must watch this video, guys, because I'm going to lay it down, guys. The most common mistakes we make when hiring a house help. My name is Suzy and welcome to our homestead. The reason why I would call myself an expert when it comes to house helps is because I have hired many, and by many I mean many. With 4 kids and the eldest being 5, you can just imagine. There's a year, by the way, when I was pregnant with our last one, you guys, I think there's a month I went through like 7 of them in 1 month. Drama galore. But there's a time when my twins were born, especially then I had 2 house helps. I think I had 2 house helps for about 2 years. That's a whole other story, you guys, and I won't even get into having 2 house helps. Let's just today we deal with just having 1. And the most common mistakes that we make. So you guys, I have learned from experience, and also I have spoken to wise women who have gone ahead of me and they have just poured their wisdom into me, and I'm so excited to just come and share everything that I have learned. So before we go any further, let's start with mistake number 1. The mistake that I used to do and I used to make is, first, I used to think that this is her job. Wrong. You know, there's a reason why house helps are called house help, because they're supposed to be helping you to do your work and to take care of your home and your children. So for me, you guys, I know it might be a no-brainer for you guys, but for me, it hadn't clicked. It hadn't clicked to me until one day, as in, you guys, it just hit me. You see, no one can help you do something. Like, for instance, if I told you, if I told my friend, come and help me to, let's say, to pack. Maybe I'm moving houses. Please come and help me to pack. So if my friend came and they just found me seated and they're supposed to come and help me pack, I mean, you guys, you'll be like, I'm supposed to be helping you. So you're actually supposed to be doing something, then I can help you. So I came to just learn that the reason why house helps are called house helps is because they're supposed to be helping you take care of your house, So that means actually do something in your house. Work in your own house. You know, there's some of us, honestly, we just let the house do absolutely everything. Can you imagine now if someone employed you and they had a business and they employed you, and then you go and you find you've gone to work for this boss of yours, but all day the boss just sits there on Netflix watching TV. I mean, you would wonder, I thought we were doing this together, you know, like teamwork. So guys, the solution to this common mistake is help your help. And you guys, when I talk to you, just know I'm talking to myself before I even talk to you, okay? Just help your help. Do something. Like when you come from work, you can rest for like 10-15 minutes, bond with your kids, but then ask her, umefikisha wapi, you know, and then take over and help her. Because this has 3 main benefits. Number 1, you're setting a good example for your kids. You know, when the kids see that you're actually helping the help, they will actually also learn to help others. You know, don't just sit there and you know, just teach your children, set a good example for them to help the help, okay? And the other benefit it has is that your house help actually look forward to you coming home, because she knows you are coming to help her, as opposed to dreading you getting home, juu unaenda kumuongezea mzigo. Do you understand what I mean? So guys, that's the second benefit. And the third benefit is that at the end of the day, you get to know your house more, because you actually, you know, you become like a real master, or not just a master of the home like in name, but in real life. You know where everything is, you know when supplies are getting finished, you know what's getting finished, instead of just relying on your help all the time, telling, oh, by the way, rice is getting finished, oh, by the way, skari imeisha, and you're like, but I thought I bought it. As in, you will get to realize how things get used in your house. So guys, common mistake number 1 is thinking it's her job. Actually, really, it's your work to take care of your home. And now, because you have a job outside of your home, so you need someone to come and help you. But okay, now I know and I understand, you might say, oh, you know, but I'm working at work, why should I come and work at home? Well, I would say 2 things. 1, you get into work at 8 and you leave at 5. House helps work usually starts at 6 and ends at 9 p.m., especially if you have small kids like me. So that means she's working like way longer, you know. And at work you have lunch break, you have what? If you have small kids, we're there. So when you get home, just find out, you know, help her. And also, as much as we are working outside of the home, at the end of the day, you guys, this is our responsibility. You can't say that now because you're working out of the house, your whole house responsibility is your house helps. It is not, okay? So do something in your own house. Remember, the Bible says to whom much is given, much more is required. So the Lord has given you a job, yay, but then you also have a home and you have kids to take care of, and moms, you know, we have to do it all. But thankfully on this channel, I will also be teaching you and sharing with you the systems I have learned, how to set up systems so that you can be able to be a working mom and also run your household effectively, okay? Remember, we are prioritizing and we are organizing on this channel. So yeah, so that's common mistake number 1. The second mistake that I used to make is thinking that it's all about the money. Don't get me wrong, guys, it's important to pay your help well. But what I came to learn is you can pay someone all the money, but if they don't have the right attitude, or if you don't treat them with respect, or your children don't respect them, it doesn't matter how much you pay them. Eventually, guys, they will just leave. So what I learned, it's very important to pay your house help well, but you're not doing it as a favor to her, okay? You're doing it because she deserves it. You're doing it because she's a human being. Not that, you know, some of us, we go like, hey, namlipa pesa mingi, how comes you're finding? No, you're just paying her because she's a human being and she's working and she needs to be paid. But it's not a guarantee that now because you're paying someone X amount of money, that you should, that you should just leave her to do everything, or that removes all other duties and obligations to her, such as being respected, such as, you know, just understanding her and working in empathy with her. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, pay your help well. And when I talk about paying, I know we're in different circumstances, of course, and I completely understand that, and God knows we're all in different places. But there are 3 things in my mind that I think of when I think about paying a house help. Number 1, God. You guys, this is God's child, okay? So you pay her as best, literally as best as you can, even way above the minimum wage if you can, and literally as best as you can, because God knows how much money you have. God knows how much money you're spending going out. God knows how much money you're spending on clothing. God knows how much. So pay her in a way that, you knowing one day you will stand before God and you'll be judged by what kind of employer were you. Did you pay your employees fairly, okay? And also, don't worry, she'll also stand before God and she'll be judged for what kind of employee she was. But the two are not mutually exclusive, so you do your part. So remember, number 1, you're thinking about how much to pay. Remember, God knows how much you earn. God knows how much you spend paying your help. God knows how much you spend on other things, you understand? So just be fair. And the second thing you have to think about also is the government, because the government sets the minimum wage. So find out what the minimum wage is, and you guys just do what you're supposed to do. And the third thing is also her situation in life. Because, you know, some of us, we say that, no, I'm looking for a house help, natafuta mama mwenye akona experience, mama mwenye amezaa watoto, she knows how to bring up kids and all that. And yet, we're not willing to pay that mama for that experience, you understand? And we're not willing to pay her. I mean, if someone has 5 children and all of them are in high school, her work situation, I mean, her life situation is very different from a Form 4 leaver. So also keep in mind her work situation, I mean, her life situation when you're thinking about how much to pay her. So the solution is just pay her well. But again, as I said, not because it's a favor, but it's because she deserves it, you guys. You guys know I love you. I'm just sharing what I have learned. I don't want to judge anyone. I'm not judging. I'm just sharing, you guys. So yeah. Common mistake number 3 is thinking that she will stay forever. So remember, you guys, I told you there was a point where I went through house helps and house. Yani, so many, some of them I can't even remember, you guys. Yani, have you ever been left by so many house helps? Mbaka, you start shukuing yourself. Now you're like, ay, kwani, is it me? What am I doing wrong? Because you're like, I'm paying them well. I'm being so nice to them. And then you just start catching feelings. Look at me, I was there. I am talking from experience. And now you start figuring, you start asking yourself, and you even start asking your husband, Aki, honey, is it me? Aki, boy, just tell me, is it me? What did I do wrong? But you guys, I came to learn, don't hold on to these guys. Let me tell you, I learned 3 main things as far as house helps, staying or living is concerned. Number 1, as long as you have small children, and again, remember, I have 4 kids, and this is about to turn 6. So yeah, I have small children, I have many children. So yeah, that box has been ticked. As long as you have small children, the workload in your house is going to be a lot. It's going to be a bit overwhelming, and some helps, and dare I say most helps, cannot handle that. Okay, and especially when the kids are younger. At least now, when they're a bit older, I'm able to have only 1. Back when there's a point I really had to have 2, because I only had 1 who was potty trained, so 3 were in diapers, as you can imagine, and all that. But now they're a bit bigger, they can take care of themselves, they can do most things for themselves. So yeah, so just accept that as long as you have small kids and you have young kids, the turnover is going to be a bit high. And don't catch feelings. Some people are built to handle small kids and others are not. It's not your fault, it's not your kids' fault, it's just the way things are. Okay, so that's the first thing. And the second thing I learned is that I won't be afraid to let go of someone if they're not a good fit for our home. Because you guys, we're talking about kids, we're talking about, it's a delicate situation. So don't hold on to someone even if you feel, we're not gelling. Because there are good people out there. And so just let go of someone. If they're not a fit, and if they're doing something that's really against what you guys agreed upon, it's okay to let someone go. God will bring someone else. And the third thing I learned, and this is the most important one, is that God brings people into your life for a season. For a reason and for a season. So every time I get a house help, I always tell God, let her stay for the season that you have brought her for. And after that, may she leave. Doesn't matter how nice she is, it doesn't matter what. So I sort of prepare myself knowing that this person is here only for a season, and one day they will go. No one wants to be a house help forever, guys. No one was built for that. So yeah. So when I have those 3 things, sisikiangi vibaya when someone says they want to leave. Imagine you just release them, so you're like, okay, God, her season is over. Bring me the next one. After all, guys, remember, your children are first and foremost God's children. He is very invested in their well-being. If you trust Him to bring the right person, He will. And if that right person's time is over, God will take them away and bring the next right person. Can I get an amen? Common mistake number 4 is thinking that we are not friends. Okay, let me grab a cup of tea. You guys, this topic is heavy. Oh, by the way, I just discovered peppermint tea. Guys, it is so nice. Hey, I will try it one day. So anyway, thinking that we are not friends. Okay, I understand completely. She's technically your employee and she works for you. But you know how us women are. We like to talk. Okay, we just like to talk. So I came to realize my help actually needs someone to talk to. Imagine after spending a whole day with toddlers, all you're saying is no, stop, come, go, open your mouth, eat, swallow, nini. At the end of the day, you really are longing for an adult conversation. And let me tell you, your help will either talk to you, or she will either go out and find other house helps and watches and other people to talk to. Okay? So what I realized is it's important to provide a listening ear. It's important to just get to talk to her, get to know her. She's a person like you, okay? So it's so nice. I mean, wow, how would you feel? Okay, empathy at play here. How would you feel if you work for a company again, where the boss just comes into the office and just says hi, passes you, and then at the end of the day says bye and leaves? I mean, you would feel like, what's wrong with this guy, cold shoulder, nini. It's the same thing that our helps feel when we don't relate with them. They need to feel that they are wanted in that house. They need to feel that they are actually, a valued part of the home. Because let me tell you guys, she is a valued part of that home. As we always say with my house help, there's 3 of us raising our kids. There's me, there's my husband, and there's our house help. We are a 3-person team. And A team cannot gel if one person of the team is feeling that, oh, you know, they are less than the other two. You understand? As in, guys, work together. I mean, how would you like to live in a place where you just know you're being tolerated? As in, guys can't wait for Sunday and you go off and they're like, phew, let her go. And then when you come back, you're like, oh my gosh, she's back. I mean, guys, that would not be nice. So please talk to your house help. Just, I mean, there are boundaries, of course. There are things that you're not going to tell her, but just be nice, you know. Talk to her, find out about her life, her family. These people have goals, they have dreams. No one ever grew up saying, oh, a teacher always a class, what would you like to be? When you grow up, someone says, oh, I want to be a pilot. Oh, I want to be an engineer. Oh, I want to be a doctor. Then this chick in the background, oh, I want to be a house help. No such thing, you guys. So when these people are coming to work for us, first of all, they've been frustrated by life. This was not their plan at all. And then they might be having other frustrations at home. You just provide that listening ear and you get to know them better, and they will actually feel wanted. You may not even have a solution, but they will feel wanted. You can encourage them, you guys. Be nice to them, because also you're teaching your children to be nice to people who are in a different station in life, okay? Because you want your kids to know that everyone matters and everyone is equal in God's eyes. And the best way to teach this to your children is for them to see you talking to your health. Oh, you're laughing, you're doing this, you're doing that, you know, you're sharing, just being nice to them. I mean, you're traveling, you come back, you're like, Ebushika, chocolate, this is just for you, you know, just feature to kakule kwa bedroom. Don't even share with the kids, you know, something. I mean, let them feel special, you guys. And just, they're raising your children, okay? Yes. Before I go into the next common mistake, guys, I have a question. In all honesty, guys, tell me, do I smile in my videos? Okay, because my precious niece called Samara, who I love, Samara, so you know I love you. She was telling me the other day, Auntie Susan, why don't you smile in your videos? So, guys, push your support. Tell me if I need to smile more, and I am willing to change. Guys, I'm a very teachable person. So if you tell me, okay, Susan, just smile kidogo more, I will smile, you guys, until you see I'm back out relative. And she wants to start her own YouTube channel. So how cool is that? So yeah, you guys will be telling you when she starts. She's so amazing, you guys. Wait and stick around. So anyway, before I digress about my amazing niece, let's go to the fifth common mistake, which is thinking that only how she treats my children matters. So guys, I came to realize that yes, it is important. You want someone who treats your children like the precious eggs that they are. Okay, you want someone who is kind to them, who treats them with respect, and who is, you know, who loves to play with them, and who is generous, and who is all that, which is so amazing. But that's not all that matters, because another thing that comes on the other side of that coin is what also matters is how your children treat your health. Guys, let's just teach our children to be kind and courteous to the people who work for us, okay? Let's teach our children to just treat everyone with respect, basically. And again, I will say this, as my pastor likes to say, more is caught than taught. Okay, you can tell your children all day until the cows come home, oh, be nice to the help, oh, be nice to auntie, oh, nini. But it's one thing to tell them, it's another thing for your children to actually see you treating your health with respect. When you treat her with respect, your children will follow suit. Okay, when you're telling auntie, please pass me that cup, auntie, please do this, just use those polite words, please, thank you, sorry. Just teach your children how to talk to the help with respect, with kindness, and with courtesy. And guys, we want our children to be kids that can get along with people. Okay, you don't want when you leave to go to work, the household is like, why? Sasa nimeachwa na wale watoto, you know? Cause imagine that's the same way your kids will be in class, and you want to set up your children for success in life. You want the people who are taking care of them to actually like them, to actually, you know, be favorable towards them. So let's just train our kids to be nice and polite to the help, and to actually help them. Like when you finish eating, kindly take your plate to the kitchen. when you take off your shoes, kindly carry them to where they belong. Okay, don't step outside with socks without shoes because they get really dirty and you're making it difficult for auntie to clean your socks. Or better yet, something which I'm starting to do with my kids this month, 3-year-olds and 5-year-olds as they are, they need to start washing their own socks so that they'll realize that someone actually gets tired washing these socks. So guys, let's teach our children how to treat our helps with kindness and respect, and that way it will be reciprocated. Okay, just make it easier for the help. Also, teach your kids how to obey and cooperate with the help. And this is what I mean. Like, if you've left your kids alone with the help, and let's say she needs them to come and have lunch, and she's like, guys, lunch is served, let's come and have lunch. You want your kids to actually respect that we've been called, so let's go. She should not be following people, come, oh no, I'm not coming, because that just makes her life difficult, okay? And also, give your help a voice. For example, you see, our helps cannot discipline our kids. They should never, ever discipline our kids. You understand? And they shouldn't shout at them, or they can't do much. The only way that your help can actually make sure kids obey and listen to them is that if your help comes and tells you, oh, by the way, today I tried to tell John to do ABCD, and instead of doing that, he actually did ABCD. Don't say, that's my child, leave my child alone. Actually follow up and find out from your son, did you actually do that? Was it wrong? Was it right? And actually give your help a voice. Let her be able to tell you if something goes wrong. Don't be like those parents who are like, my children can't do anything wrong. If the help tells me, then it's a help's mistake. Because that leaves that help at a very helpless situation. The help is helpless. But you understand what I'm saying? As in, like, when the help tells you something that your child did and is wrong, please listen. You know your own children. Our children are amazing and they are just awesome, but they're not angels, and neither are we. We are all imperfect human beings loved by a perfect Savior. But, so again, just listen to her, what she's saying. But at the end of the day, you should always know that there are also some helps who are going to twist the truth. So the best way for me I've found to go around this is to actually know your children. Know what your children are actually capable of and what they are not, and actually confront your children with love and just find out the truth. And if actually you find that your child was on the wrong, then do something about it according to the parameters that you have put in your house, so that the next time when you are away and the help tells that child, if you stop doing ABCD, if you don't stop doing ABCD, I will come and I will tell mama. The child actually knows, oh, by the way, she will tell mama and I will get consequences. So let me change my behavior. And that's the only way. That's the only weapon the house help has, is you actually listening to her and doing something about misbehavior. Does that make sense? I really hope it does. Guys, if you're finding value in this video, please don't forget to like, just leave a comment and share with another mama out there who needs this and who might find this helpful. Okay, so let's go on to mistake number 6. So mistake number 6 is expecting my help to be like me. Okay, so this one I learned from my mom. My mom, she's wise, she's awesome, I love her. My mom taught me one day that no one will ever be like me. And she said this example. She was like, if you left me here, that is now her, with your children, and you went to work and you came back, despite the fact that I'm your mother, you will find that I have done things in a way that is different from how you'd have wanted it. Because I am not you. Nobody can take care of your home like you. And it's counterproductive to expect them to. So if you come home and find, oh, the way she put that table mat is not the way I would have put it, don't make a big deal about it. Okay, is the table mat there? Is the house clean? Are the children alive and fed? At some point, for me, that's all that I mattered. That's all I cared about. That my children are fine. Have they eaten? Have they slept? Are they okay? Are they happy? That's fine. Doesn't matter whether nakutana na dishes kwa gate. That's fine. I will come and I will collect and I will wash all the dishes. So I've learned, and as a solution to this is, I should be realistic with the expectations I have for my house help. Okay, first of all, she's not me. she's a human being who has her own mind and thoughts. And number two, if I want things to be done a certain way, then I should put them down. Have a set schedule written down. At 9, make fruits for the kids. At 10, give the kids water. At 12, feed the kids lunch. At 1, put the kids to take a nap. At 2, like that. And have it written down so she's able to refer. That way, she will get things, most of the things right. Not everything. And if you come and you find that, for goodness sake, she got 90% of the things right, don't be so granular until now you're looking for the small things that she did not do right. Oh, unajua hata skari hatuwekangi hapa, tunaikanga hapa. Oh, unajua hata hii duster au kuosha vizuri, sasa inakaa sijui. Cut a girl a break and be realistic. Don't set standards for her that you yourself cannot live up to. I really hope that makes sense, because I have been left alone with my kids for a day, and by the time that day was done, I was like, wow, thank God for house help. See, okay, now you guys, by the way, in this COVID season, you have been through that, and I'm sure now we appreciate our house helps a whole lot more. So guys, be realistic in your expectations. Remember, she's not you. I'm talking to myself as I'm talking to you, and have things written down, have set guidelines so that she's able to refer. Okay? Mistake number 7 is thinking that house helps are a necessary evil. Yes, I have heard people say that, and I find that to not be right, guys. That is not right in God's eyes. No one is a necessary evil anywhere. How would you like, surely, if you worked in a company, people are like, wow, she's here, oh me. Okay, she has to come because now she's the HR manager, I mean, it's so nice, you guys. This is someone's child. We need them. Remember, we talked about frustrations that have put this girl in that position. No one ever grew up wanting to be a help. So, no one is a necessary evil. Before you get your house help, guys, please check your heart. Check your heart concerning your attitude towards house helps in general. Your attitude towards house helps as human beings, and put yourself in their shoes. Be empathetic. Just remember, this person, where she didn't grow up wanting to be like that, okay? And she's probably having demands from her mom, from her kids, or from her ex, or from her warden. So no one is a necessary evil on God's earth anywhere. God loves us all equally. No one is better than anyone else. And let's teach our kids that by setting a good example, okay? By how we treat our kids. And I mean, how we treat our helps, okay? And also how we treat our kids, basically. Let's just treat everyone with the kind of love and respect that God treats us with. Guys, there is so much to say. There is so much to say about this topic. I feel now this video has been a bit too long. I think I will stop here and I will have a part 2. Thank you for watching. You guys are just the best, and I really appreciate your support. And if you haven't, subscribe, and see you at Instagram and Facebook. Bye.